Yeah, so today we'll go over a little bit about last day stuff, but here's just a warm-up question. GCF, remember how that works? Yeah? Okay. What do we do? Something like this, I think. Yeah? 2 for sure. 2x to the 3, and then what? Oh, 3x to the 2. Kind of a weird thing going on there, right? That's true. Looks good. You can actually. You can take out x to the 2, right? Okay. So they'll give 2x plus 3. Yeah, you guys have been doing this for a little bit now. Hopefully that's okay, all in one step there. Yeah, good. And so the GCF is going to be? Yeah, just 2x squared there, right? Okay. Now, right beside it, what I'll do is set, we have GCF here. If it said factor instead, then your answer would actually look like, yeah, class has got it nice and fast there. It would be the 2x power 2, the GCF, that's on the outside there. And then the 2x plus 3 that remains, that will be on the inside here, just like that. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give a similar, a second example with GCF and stuff. It's going to look like this. Remember, GCF can be something nice there, right? 5x of x plus 7 plus 3y times x plus 7, like that. Yeah, see? So the GCF of these things, again, we can do it our regular way, but there's a shorter way as well that I'll show you. What goes into both? What do you see in both? It's a way to do it. Number by number, yeah. 5, do the numbers anything? No. X and Y? No. Yeah, it looks different, but they're both x plus 7, x plus 7. That goes out in the front there. That's true. Yeah. And then just to show you and remind you, we divide to get the other parts as usual. So we can divide by x plus 7. Divide by x plus 7. Officially in brackets like that, it's all one thing. Okay, and what are we left with? 5x and, yeah, plus 3y. That's the other piece that's over there. That's right. Okay, so as usual, we could just say the GCF is, circle it, bring it down. It's going to be x plus 7. And if it said factor, then you write it like x plus 7 with the GCF like that, and then 5x plus 3y like that. Not so bad, eh? Okay. So then we'll take a look at this one more. factor this thing. It's going to look like 4x squared plus 6x plus what? Oh, we'll just say 2xy plus 3y. Okay, and I'm going to add by grouping. So if you remember by grouping, we do 2 terms at a time. We do the first 2, find the GCF like we just did, factor it like we just did, and then we do the next 2 after that. Yeah, yeah. So good people, what is the GCF of off your what? The what's the GCF of the first 2 terms there? 2 for sure. 2 and x? It will be, yeah. So I'll do it the regular way. We got a 2x there. And then what does that leave on the inside? We'll be dividing. We'll do it the old way. 2 goes into both, right? Okay, what are you left with? 2x squared. Yeah, plus 3x, right? Yeah, super. It's good. Keep going. What do you got? Nice, 2x plus 3. Okay, so instead of writing GCF and all that, I'm just going to... Oh, yeah, thanks. That's true. The x comes out. So x2 divides and leaves you x. Those ones cancel out, plus 3. Okay, so the GCF, that goes here in the front. And that part there goes right after it. Lined up beautifully. Good styles with this one, eh? Okay, we're going to do the same with this section here then. Same format there. Okay, so what is there a number that can come out of both? Nothing, or 1 officially, but yeah, we don't worry about it then. Any x's? No. Y? Yeah. The y, right? Yeah, 2x plus 3 like that, for sure. Okay, and so the same style is going to happen. What's going to come down here? It's going to be plus y, because that's what we took out there. Yeah, 2x plus 3, not bad. Okay, so that's good so far. Zoom, what do you think of that? Okay, you can watch the video after then in case you missed that there. But we're not finished, right? What happens next?
Yeah, the DGX it would be 2x plus 3 and 2x plus y.
Nice. I think Zoom beat you. Yeah, no, it's sounding good. They said the right idea though. The GCF for this now is 2x plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Woohoo. Yeah. So 2x plus 3 there. And then what are you left with? The other stuff, right? Yeah. And then this would finish it up there. Okay, so this is factoring by grouping, right? That big worksheet the other day. Should we try another one of these? We'll try one more, and then yeah, get on to the new stuff. Okay, so here we got factor by grouping. Well, how do you know to factor by grouping? There's a signal, something special to look for. Teacher telling you? Yep, that's one way. How many terms do we work with here? How many there? Even, that's true from earlier today. And importantly, there's 2 there and 2 there, so 4 in total. Okay, if there's 4 terms, right? And 4 terms like that, then away you go. Okay, that's a signal to try this by grouping. Okay, and so that's what we'll have in the next question for sure. Tells you that. So let's say we got 10a squared plus 20ab. Oh, I said 20ab there. Plus, what's going to come out? It's going to be left. Yeah, ay again, plus plus by. Oh, 2by. Mm-hmm. So what do we got? Yeah. We'll do those 2 together. What's the GCF going to be? 5 can work. What does it leave? 2a to the 2, yeah. Plus 4. AB, nice. Right on. What else then? What's next? 2 again? Yeah, good. That can go in. What does that leave us with? Oh, a squared, yeah. It's couldn't hear you. It's true. Plus 2ab. That looks good. Mm-hmm. A for sure. Similar letters after you got the numbers. Nice. A plus 2b like that. Yeah, that's it for this one. We could go to the next step, right? So what's it going to look like? $10a there. 5 times 2 times a, 10a, that's right. Nice. So that's good for that. Finishes that piece up there. Okay, so now the next one. What do we got? Yeah. That's true. Okay, it's good. Now, there's something else to watch for. I didn't mention it in the other example. This part here, recognize. That part there and that part there, they have to be the same for this to work, right? And so a lot of the questions you'll see should have that set up right there. Should have that okay. Yeah, it's true. You know what? I'm going to just keep the order. I'm going to put GCF first. And that means the 10A plus Y will go in the second bracket. But yeah, perfect. And the first one will be A plus 2B there, like that. True, true. Okay. So now with that in mind, oh yeah, want to do a little bit more, not so much of this type of factoring now, but that other one. Then we'll get to the new stuff. Okay, so the other day, we also had this. We had find the factors here of a squared plus 5a plus 6. How did we do this one the other day? Ah, good guess, to do these two and then that one. It doesn't work like that. This way, maybe I'll remind you, this was a different way from the grouping. We took a look at the 6, remember? And the 6 can be found with 2 times 3 or 1 times 6 or even the minus. Minus times a minus makes a plus, right? And then minus times a minus makes a plus as well. And then we created all of these. We said a plus 2. Well, that's just it. In the beginning, we did all of them. But then we got smart, I think, right? Just to remind you, I'll write them all down. You see? And just like that. True, true. And so, how do we figure out which one is the one that works? Is it this one? That one? See? How do you know? This class is saying the first one could be. How do you know? Yeah, how do you know? First one. I'm hearing people say the correct one. It is the first one, but why is it? How do you know? Yeah, we do that. Get all those. Plus, not bad. That's good. Let me just catch up to you there. So from class, we had a good comment. They said, because it's plus there, right? Plus there, we want everything to be plus. That means it's going to be those two. These ones will have negatives when you, well, when you do what? Yeah, exactly. Remember, from here, what you can do is times or multiply, right? That's this. That's the secret for now. And all this does is just allows you to check to see which one works. So you go like that, you go like that, you go like that, you go like that, right? Multiply it out. And when you do that, yes, you see that, I'll show you that first one there. It ends up being a squared plus 2a plus 3a plus 6. And that's a squared plus 5a plus 6 like that. Matches what we got. Oh, so it doesn't get this. This is like the official final answer. So that means the factored version we want is a plus 2, a plus 3. That's the official one there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So then that's going to get us to today. So let's take a look at what we got here now. For all the questions we did at the other day, if you look on the camera, they all had an invisible 1 on the front there. Didn't tell you, but that was the sort of little secret that was there. It's a 1, so we saw the factors and boom, we were able to create all these brackets there right away. But these ones now that we're looking at are going to have a number in x squared that's bigger than 1. And that's going to change what we do a little bit. Okay. So as it shows, here's what you do. For this one, or I'll point out here, for this one, we looked at the last number and we just worked it out, right? Found the factors. For this one, for the new version for today, you multiply the coefficient of x squared and the last one. Okay, that's the first times the last. Okay, you do that first. So instead of having the number 12 and working it all out, you got 6 times 12 and then away you go. Okay. Find the factors. And then once you have all those factors, we're going to have a list like this. Once you do is you figure out which ones will add up to the middle term there. Okay. So here it is. I'll just show it to you. We got 6x squared minus x minus 12. Okay, so for our first step, you multiply these together. So you go 6 times negative 12, and that'll give you a negative 72. Okay, starting to be big. Now, just like before, you write out the factors of negative 72. So what do you get? 8 and 9 for sure, but here's what happens. You got to pay attention to the signs as well, all right? So to get a negative number, one must be minus, the other one plus. So I'm going to put it like this just for fun. Negative and negative 8 plus 9, that works, right? Also, you can switch them. That works as well. That gives you negative 72. What other ones? What other numbers give you 7? Yeah, minus 3 works. 7 plus 2 and 9. Well, minus 3 and what? Let's finish that one and then we'll check some others. Well, minus 3 times what will give you the 72? Let's finish off this one first. 24, is that what it is? 26, is that what it is? I think Yo-Yo got it right there off the bat. 24 can make that work there. Nicely done. Okay. Yeah. Casio coming second, right? Okay. Or 3 and negative 24 like that, right? Okay, good people. So with 72, there's going to be quite a list here. All right. We're going to be here till 5 o'clock if we do that. 4:55 if we do that, right? Don't want that to happen. So here's what we're going to do. What we did is we multiplied the first and the last numbers together. So that was the 6 and the minus 12. You factor the result. That was, so we get our 72. See, we started doing it. And now we got to find, I call it the magic pair, right? Which pair of numbers will add up to get the middle number there? Add up. Watch this. We have negative 8 plus 9. What does that give? That's the first pair, right? Well, one more time. Try it again. What do we get? No, we're adding for these ones. No, negative. Adding this one here. So negative 8 and then plus 9. What do we get? Huh? No. If you're... No, you... not times, plus. There was, good question. If you were multiplying, there would be brackets and things like that there. Okay, if they're just written like this, then it's adding or subtracting. Good, very important question. Minus 17, no. Let's pretend. Plus 1, yeah. What? Well, okay, then your mask, my ears. Right, good. Okay, plus 1, nicely done. Did I say no? Unbelievable, I said no to, can't be, couldn't have done that. Okay, well, for sure that is now. Does it match the number that's here? Yeah. Well, the 1 does, but check out, that's a plus and that is a minus. Right, so no matching. So we go to the next one. We got now 8 and, see? No brackets or anything, so adding, subtracting. Yeah, this will be minus 1. You're 8 feet above the ground. You go down by 9, right? So you've gone down 8 feet and then an extra 1. So yeah, you're at minus 1. Does it match what we got here? Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Now then, this is called now, as I'm saying, the magic pair, right? 8 and the minus 9. Here's what we do. We rewrite this question using those numbers instead. So we got 6x squared plus 8x, see? The magic pair is sneaking in there. And the minus 9x for those. Minus 12 there at the end. Okay. And if you check, we have our plus 8 and a minus 9, right? Those two x things are the same as minus 1x that we have up there at the top. Well, what happens now? We got to factor this thing. That's the goal. So I guess I should probably write that in. Factor that there. Oh yeah, it's on the screen over here. Factor this thing. Okay, so to keep going, what we do is take a look at how many terms there are now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So to continue, we do the grouping to finish this up. So that factoring by grouping question is now, yeah, one part of one of these things. Okay, so factoring by grouping, I'm gonna switch it to the other page, as you can see, so that it's all on one, all flows and looking good. But you guys get started on factoring this by grouping, okay? And I'll try and catch up to your good work. First two terms, next two terms. You know what to do. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to rewrite this. You guys don't need to. Grouping with 6x squared plus 8x minus 9x minus 12. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do it like, yeah, I'll do it like this. I'm going to look at the first two terms only though. Okay, so for the GCF, what do we got? Is it 6 and 8? Two? Yeah. 2 goes in there. What do we get? Now we get to 3. You're ahead of everyone, right? I know. So smart. Good. Yeah. Indeed, plus 4. That looks good. Yep. Nice. Goes off to the side. X2 divided by X. You've seen that now already, right? Gone. X only. Yeah, good. Looks good. Let's take it to this step here. Yeah, those are multiplied just like before. Perfect. That goes in there. Yeah. Nice. Good. So that takes care of this piece, right? Perfect. So we do this now. 3 to start with. Sure. What do we get? Yeah. No. That's good. Now for this first term, we got minus 9 divided by 3. So what do we get? What's a minus divided by a positive? Minus. Yeah. So we get that when we when we divide out the 3 or use the 3. Okay, so are they the same? Almost. 3x, 4, 4. So what do you do? I'm going to say minus 1. If we do 1, just get the same thing. All right. Pull out a minus 1. They're dividing, okay? So it's not going to be subtracting. So watch, we got minus 3x over minus 1. Whoops. So these minuses will divide out with one another. So plus 3x. Right? We got minus 4 divided by minus 1. Divide it out, what do we get? Plus 4. Exactly. So now we're at this level here. What do we get then? I'll give you the hard one. 3x plus 4 over there. That's what shows up. And this one in here? Times. Times. Yeah? Minus 3. True, true. All right. Last step then. What do we got? Another GCF like this. Two x minus 3 like that, right? 3x plus 4 from both. 2x minus 3 for what's left there. Yeah, yeah. Pretty sophisticated, eh? Remember what we did the first day? Prime factorization of 36. 2, 3, 2, 3, right? Done. Look at this. First page here. Right? First step, multiply the first and last terms. Start finding the factors until you find the magic pair where they add up to the middle term that's there. Okay, that's a minus 1. We get a minus 1. So we use the numbers that the magic pair to rewrite it. We have 4 terms, and so we factor with grouping, which is all the second page there, just like last day's homework there, right? Finish it up to the end, and that gets one of these. Okay, so let's see what's on the screen. Had the question there. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Another day, I said, can I go?
Yeah, go ahead. We got in class suggestion of another way. And I think I know which one. Go ahead.
I said like you need to make minus 12 and that one. So I said like I try something like this, not like this. I said this one give me 6x2.
Mm-hmm.
This one give me minus 12.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I do another thing to see I got this or no. If I don't, I change this.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, so from class, we had a suggestion on the board, Zoom that you can't see, a different strategy for this, right? A little bit of guessing and checking though, right?
Yeah.
So because it's guessing and checking, watch. The first term here, it could be 3 and 2
Okay.
to get you 6,
Yeah.
but it might be 6 and 1 as well, right? And that affects what these are going to be. So that might mean a whole lot of guessing and checking. Okay, but still not bad, especially if you got some good arithmetic skills. You can do that pretty quickly. Okay. Also, there's tons of ways to do this factoring stuff. Okay, so this way, what I'm showing you ties into, it uses earlier topics that we did, just so we keep it fresh. Okay, but once we do a few of these, I'll show you there's a way that has a cute little dance with it that we can do. Factor dance. And then we can get these done probably in about 20 seconds each. All right, boom, just like that. Okay. But let's go to the screen here. See, we got 6x squared minus x minus 12. Click that. Oh, all right. Another question then. Let's try this one. The numbers are still small, which is kind of nice. All right. So we won't have a big list of factors to start with, but we'll have a few. Because remember, we need pluses and minuses officially. And then we'll choose the ones that work. You can put it on the board if you're done. We'll keep it secret from Zoom, and we'll give me a chance to catch up to your speedy brain over there.
So I do in my own way. So is this okay?
Absolutely for now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can put it up there. Okay, so good people, from what I was showing you, what's the first step to do here? We can go back to the earlier question. The first thing is to multiply these two numbers together. The first and the first times the last. All right, so that's going to be 2 times 2 to give 4, right? That 2 times that 2. And then write all the factors of, or pairs of factors that give you 4. So 1 times what? 1 times 4, right? 4 times 1? Yeah, nice. Wait a second. Yeah, counts as, it's true. Well, actually, it's true. Counts as the same like that. 2 times 2, that's right. Switch those. Same thing, right? We have our minuses as well, though, okay? Because we get a plus 4. So you got to keep track of the signs as well. So that means we got minus 1 times a minus 4. If you like, this one's kind of extra. We can figure that out later on. We'll see. And then we got minus 2 and minus 2, okay? So that's the list that we are working from there. What's that? 4 plus 1. For this step here, we're working with times. So what numbers multiply to give you the number 4?
Here is minus 1 and minus 4, because minus 1 plus and minus 4 is minus 5.
Okay, well that goes on to to a second step. If you recall back a couple of slides, what we need is the magic pair, right? And the magic pair, that's the numbers that add up to the middle number there. Adding up. So 1 plus 4 true. But we need a -5, right? So, no, not those ones. 4 plus 1? No. 2 and 2? Yeah, 10. Yeah. 2, yeah, 2 and 2. Yeah, gives you 4. We need -5, so no. How about this one? Oh, Yo-Yo's excited. Yo-Yo's excited for that one. Yeah, there we go. That's the one we want. That's what gives us the -5, right? Okay. So now we can rewrite this and continue with grouping afterwards. Nicely done. Okay. That's right. I'll put a little symbol for adding there, adding to the middle there, right? Okay, so we're going to have 2x squared. We're going to have, now I'll write the 1 in there just to highlight it, but you don't really need it. As usual. You see? The magic pair right there. And then plus 2 coming afterwards like that. Okay, and so now factoring by grouping. Okay, so we'll do those two numbers first. So what do we get? Yeah, GCF is X for this as a first step there. So what are we left with? Nice, 2x and -1 there. Okay, so that, I think we can all agree we'll finish that. So x and 2x -1, that's right. Okay, for the next two, what do we got? Two to start with, sure. Nicely done, Parsa. Kept track of the signs there and everything. Well done. That's what we do. That's right. Check their opposites, right? Opposite signs. So -1 is the trick to use there. Yeah. And that will create then terms that are the same. And so we get a -2. We get a 2x -1. And we're almost done. Final step. That's right. Can I squeeze it in there and still have it looking good? What do you think? Should we vote? We're going to the next page. Okay, I'll try it. 2x -1 goes in there first. That's the GCF of both. And what's left? X -2. And that, good people, finishes it off. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a quick look to see what else I have on the screen here. But you know what time it is? Pi. That's right, pi time. Okay, as you saw, there were two other questions. This was the one we were just working on. Entire solutions there. All right, so let's take a couple of minutes break, if you like, for pie time, and then the homework when you come back. If need be, I'll do those other couple examples, but I think we might be okay with what we got here. Sound good? Yeah? Okay. So class, you sort yourselves out for 5 minutes or so. Zoom, how are you doing over there?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So what did I do? I think I put the homework up for you in Teams already. I'm just checking. Okay, it's super slow. Yeah, so Zoom, it's in Teams already. And it says day 17, 18, kind of both in one. I had this for yesterday, but we took the time for some review and for the quiz. Okay, so so that's there for you. No, I don't want you hurting yourselves. So let's check this out here. Oh, that's the quiz. That's no good. That's what we want there. Yeah, so odd numbers only. That will make life okay for you, all right? It says so on the sheet, so just read it carefully. Don't do any... Well, you can do extra if you want. Don't get me wrong. That's very okay. Okay, I'm just going to highlight that it's odd numbers for you. Which one are the odd numbers? Nice. Class got it right. Zoom, you were sleeping over there. 1, 3, 5. Okay. Not all of them, otherwise. Oh, wait, you did? Class did all. Oh, yeah, I gave it out. Yes. Okay, so I gave it out yesterday to class. They got ahead a little bit. That's okay. We'll check it out. For Zoom, though, you odd numbers only. Okay. All right, so Zoom, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the video. I think that should be enough for today. I'll keep the Zoom room open so you can try some questions.